Today's session is devoted to deep water exercises. The things you do when the people you're working with can't do much weight bearing. You put a flotation belt on them, you put them in deep water, and you keep them moving. Now, you know, we didn't even start deep water exercises until about 3 years into my water rehab program. All we did was shallow water. We were in the shallow end of the pool, and if someone was hurt, we put a float belt on them. We didn't even think of going down to the deep end because I was working with sprinters and jumpers, the kind of people who want their feet on the ground. They want to be able to push off. But when you're working with distance runners, I was working with one who was running so many miles a week that we had to get the impact off of her knees. We said, okay, well, let's try the deep end. Let's see if we can figure out deep water running. We didn't start that till about 87. So I started in 83 here in this pool, not this exact pool, but before it was remodeled, right here in this location. And by 87, we were working in the deep water well at UCLA doing deep water running. But then they gave me the deep water pool and said, figure out how to teach a whole class there. And I thought, well, what are we going to do for a whole hour? It's boring just to run. So that's when we started the deep water walking, the running, and all of the other things. And then we had to create all these other exercises that we're going to do today. At the time, we considered it sort of filler material for the class. But you know, many of these exercises are really great exercises, and they have a specific good use, especially with certain patients, with certain people that are rehabbing from injuries, with certain students who might want to get stronger in certain areas. Okay, so we're going to do the original version first. We weren't holding the sides of the pool. We were dealing with people like you who are all very capable, who can control their body position in deep water. And so if we did heel lifts, it looked like this. Just use your hands for balance. For sculling, sculling means just moving your hands gently under the water, keeping your balance, and keeping your knees down. Now, Randall, if you could, I'm going to have you come over here and make the correction with Joseph. If you were sloppy with your feet and knees and they weren't in the right place, she can use her feet to hold them in place, even out here in open water. Get your left foot on both of his legs instead of just his left one. Reach all the way across and get his right knee too. There you go. Now she's holding both your knees down in the correct position, and she's got you in a position that you can only do that hinge movement at the knee. Very nice. Okay, that's heel lifts. Now quick scissors, just one ankle in front of the other, and change and change and change. And we know the most common mistake on this is people open wide. We've already done flies in the deep water interval training, so we don't need to do that. We started off doing it really fast because I was working with fast people. So try to go as fast as you can. Quick, 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 quick. Good. But don't let your butt stick out, Joseph. Stay straight up and down. Get your body straight up and down. Very nice, Lindsay. Now lift the toes, and you're going to feel it. It's going to activate the quads more. You're going to be feeling those quads working a lot harder as you do that exercise. This was what the exercise originally was, quick scissors. Most of the time when we're working with patients, we're going at a much slower pace because they can't do much else. But this is what it originally was right here.